Hi, welcome to a book review of Light and Dark, The Art of Lee Elias. This book is by Neocleous. My apologies if I got his name completely wrong again. This book, really nice, obviously paperback, or soft cover I should say. And you can see there the ISBN number. Lee Elias was born in the 1920s, it says here. 1940s to 1980s was the active period and produced some really great work. Chamber of Chills, obviously Harvey comics and all those sort of things. Black Cat mysteries and things, again you see down there, as well as a few Marvel, DC and things like Beyond Mars. So let's just go through a book. See, it's soft cover, but really nice quality book. Now this book cost me 20 quid. Now you should be able to find it on various places, probably Amazon, eBay, etc. Also, check out his brilliant table at the London Comic Mart as well, and I'm certain he's got copies there. So there's all the various details there. You can see there. First print, Light and Dark, The Art of Lee Elias. I get his name probably right, even maybe. He worked for quite a few companies, DC Comics, of course, Fiction House, and Marvel Comics as well. And on to the first examples here of some of his work. I mean, some of it's pretty gruesome. Lots of horror comics. Now, Harvey Comics, of course, now produce things like the Richie Rich and all those sort of Casper the Friendly Ghost. Well, they didn't back then. You got here Black Cat Mystery, and it was pretty gruesome stuff. And you can also see he did Beyond Mars. Now, there was a book recently released, I think back in 2015, Beyond Mars, complete run of that. That was superb. Really worth checking out that book. You should be able to find copies. It's probably not cheap, unfortunately. Now, Submariner there. Oh, I love Submariner. This is the Invaders Annual Issue 1. And you can see, of course, Submariner 22. That's back in the day. That was spring 1947. So there you've got Black Cat. Lots and lots of brilliant Black Cat covers here. I love those ones. This one was, what is it, 6 smash years, it says there. Hollywood's glamorous crime fighter. Obviously combining Hollywood as well as a bit of crime fighting. And onto a few more gruesome bits there. Now, all these have all got details, say, you can see there, Black Cat Mystery number 33. I think by that time, of course, Black Cat herself had actually gone and we're into really gruesome horror stories and things. Obviously, EC Comics at that time and many others were producing them. Now, unfortunately, one thing, slight minor issue, it does go backwards and forwards. Now, I'm not certain there's a logical order for the use of the covers, but sometimes you go from here, 1948 to 1951, then obviously 1950, etc. Would have been nice if it had been in order. That's me just being very pedantic, but it would have been so you could just see obviously the artwork as it was changing. So you've got here Wings Comics. That one's obviously lovely, obviously out at sea there, and First Romance. He was doing obviously romance comics as well, and this is a lovely little obviously interview with him talking about all the various things. Fiction House there discussing that, and also obviously Black Cat, Chamber of Chills, and many others. So we've got all the way through there, and there's some, again, lots of examples of his work. Witch's Tales, I should say. Chamber of Chills, cool, that's a pretty gruesome cover as well. I wonder who he was. Most of these are available via Heritage Auctions, and I love Heritage Auction, especially their catalogues, and of course their website as well. Absolutely fascinating source of thousands and millions of pages of comic book art. Obviously the covers, but also the interior pages as well. And then you've got some lovely ones there. And again, this is obviously a Heritage Auctions one as well. Just beautiful inked drawings there. On to the actual covers here. And also what I really like, I love this, he's also got the layouts as well. I mean, I think it's just great. It's really nice to be able to obviously see the inked page here, but also this, the layout. Just absolutely fascinating. Very rarely see those. I must say, that's not so common, I think, to see them. And I think that's a great addition to add that, because you can see obviously some slight variation of what things change from one scene to another there. You can just see slight differences, definitely. But that was Chamber of Chills, and that was 1954. And on to things like The Witch's Tale. And again, Tales. I keep saying Witch's Tale. Black Cat as well. Now, what we've also got is Black Cat, and that's number 1, I think, isn't it? That's issue 1, yes, by popular demand after a 5-year run in Speed Comics. I haven't seen any of the Speed Comic ones, but still, the darling of comics since 1941. And then Chamber of Chills there. And let's just go a bit further back. I don't know. It's all on glossy paper, really nice, high quality paper. Really looks great, really decent. And you can see then there's superb artwork. I think that's just absolutely great. Some lovely little collections in it. And actually you can definitely see at certain points the Milton Caniff sort of, you can definitely see the star. But it doesn't matter. I just love this work. Just great. Now some are slightly odd. This one here, A Day with the Black Cat. Now I assume, and it possibly mentions it somewhere, these were just very, very short bits in the thing. So you had like about 2 or 3 pages and that was it. So you can see it's just there. And another Day with the Black Cat. And another one probably. No, this one we got Midnight Lover. So we did a whole variety of ones. Again, Midnight Lover originally appeared in High School Romance, issue 13, February 1952. I assume that was a Harvey Comics one. Fortunately, it doesn't actually say. Would have been nice to have included the publisher's name as well, if that was obviously is known. So now some of these slightly, that one there, I think is slightly blurred, to be honest. This one is slightly blurred. I wouldn't say it's the really sharpest of imagery. Still fine, you can easily read it, absolutely no problem. You can definitely see the artwork, but it's got, to my eyes, got a slight blurring on that one. Not so bad on the next page, but that page does look a bit blurred. However, this bit, Lee Elias, Satirists. Some words just are hard to say, aren't they? I'm just going to admit that. I can't say. However, I've actually just bought the parody book. It's just come out. Well, it's probably been out for a while, but I just suddenly noticed. I thought, oh, I wonder if that's that. I think it's Fantagraphics. I've just gone and bought a copy, so I will be reviewing that once it turns up. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's got all things like Wild and various books that came out. Obviously, very much like EC's Mad and Panic. It's parody or something like that, I think the title. But it's coming tomorrow, I think. And also you've got there some more, obviously, humour. They're cockeyed. I don't know if they're going to be in the book. I'm certain maybe they might. And then you've got this bit here, Wings Comics at the back. Odd. Wonder why I just finished off like that. But still, also here, Warren Comics, Rook. I love that one. The Rook. Really brilliant book. Really enjoyed that sort of stories. And The Human Fly. I remember reading that at the time. Obviously, there, Lee Elias again. Bill Manslow, obviously the writer. Have they ever done a collection of that? I've never seen a collection. Is there a Human Fly collection? I don't know, maybe was it a licensed character or something? I don't know. It's very odd. If anyone knows, please put in the comments below if you know about the Human Fly. It's one of those characters. I don't know how many stories there were for the Human Fly, and some pretty gruesome bit at the back. I wonder if this will be actually rejected on the monetarisation for some of the gruesomeness in some of these ones. But still, I got this at the Comic Mart from Nick. Very nice. I assume this is included in the book. Please don't hold me on that. So maybe it's just a special one-off or something. But it's a lovely poster, including 2 great covers. Pretty gruesome covers, I have to say. Now, this book is just lovely. Absolutely brilliant. Now, he also produced another one earlier called, well, for Alan Class. That was just amazing. I think this one is even better. I think this is just great with lots of examples. And because of the things like the inked pages, as well as those layouts and things, just love it. And also a really decent long interview as well, which I think is just great. This book is brilliant. I really hope he brings out some more books. I'm really looking forward to any new ones he comes out with, especially since I didn't know that he was from the UK, born in Manchester. That was something I just did not know at all. So that's always great. And there must be many, many brilliant artists, UK artists, that really deserve a decent book like this. Surely, there must be, obviously, all the millions of comics that have come out. There's got to be loads of collections like this that would be brilliant to see. Well, this one, will you be guessing it? Will you be looking for it? Are you interested in this? I certainly love it. I think it's just a great one. Also, please subscribe to the channel, a like or dislike. Always appreciated. Bye.